bringing you tomorrow's news today. Paul McDermott, Mikey Robbins, Claire Hooper, Cal Wilson, Akmal, Sammy J, Randy, Tom Gleason. Good News World. When news breaks, blame someone else.
Good evening, I'm Paul McDermott, and this is Good News World. Coming up tonight, we examine the chaos caused by the recent strike of Qantas staff and try to tell how it's different to their usual chaos. We look at a strange hairy whale that beached off the coast of Pakistan and determine it's actually Bin Laden. Donald Trump suffers a head injury and is rushed to the intensive care unit. Sydney Council looks into an underground network of pipes that suck rubbish directly to the tip, and a test run wipes out Sydney Council. Fears grow that Italy is going to wreck the euro and destroy the entire European economy as they announce plans for a carbonara tax. And we look at a new smartphone app that lets people know which lethal Australian creature is nearby at any given time and what to do if it spots you, promising to do for Australian tourism what mad cow disease did for the European meat industry. And after identifying the critter that's about to attack you, you can use Google Maps to pinpoint precisely where your body will be found. The Danger Oz app also tells you what to do if you're bitten in the bush or some other part of your... The emu and cassowary also feature highly on the app, but that may be just because smartphones love Angry Birds. It comes with useful facts too, such as you're more likely to be killed by a bee sting than a shark attack. Magpies probably hurt more people than redbacks, and they might look cute, but quokkas are total dicks. But the app isn't perfect. As far as I'm concerned, the most dangerous creature in Australia right now is the nightclub bouncer. Especially during mating season. They don't even get a mention. Frankly, what Danger Oz tells us is the usual statistical crap. You're more likely to be killed by a bee sting than a shark. Well, no, you're not. You're not. If a bee stings you, you'll probably live. If a shark bites you, you'll only be good for parts. Magpies hurt more people than redbacks. No, they don't. Redbacks hurt fewer people, but hurt them more than magpies. If magpies lived under the seat in outdoor dunnies and redbacks swooped us during the mating season, redbacks would be running this country right now. Just the way Bob Brown secretly wants it. The only safe way to travel in this country is with someone who hasn't got the Danger Oz app. Let them walk in front of you. And hope the redbacks swoop them first. And that's the good news from your world.
Fair trade coffee is all the rage, but how do you know if you're really making a difference? Well, Fairgo coffee is a little different, because with every 1 kilo packet of fair trade coffee beans you buy, an actual Colombian.
Hola!
For just $1 more than most regular coffee, this sprite little South American will follow you home and make you delicious hot drinks. He survives on kitchen refuse and table scraps, and he's an out-of-work actor, so you know he makes good coffee. Fairgo coffee. Don't you deserve a fair go?
Sí.
Not you. Choice power, helping you pretend you're a good person.
And
now here's Sammy J and Randy with the entertainment news.
Thanks, Paul. Good evening. Yeah.
Now, you're not going to believe it, but Lady Gaga has been the subject of an internet death hoax. The scam claimed that the singer's body was found in a hotel room.
Yes, turns out there was indeed a human corpse in Lady Gaga's hotel room, but she was just wearing it as a jacket. Yeah.
That's so kind of you. It's, you know, fake luck. Now, apparently, I should point out, people who'd paid for a cheaper, tackier room found Whitney Houston, so...
Yeah. Former President Bill Clinton agrees to appear on the American version of Dancing with the Stars.
He'll be showcasing his signature moves, including the Wandering Hands Waltz, the two-step denial, and the cigar up the nut bush.
My favourite, my personal favourite. I love that one. Rapper Snoop Dogg to star in his own sitcom, How I Banged Yo Mama. For shizzle my nizzle.
Ashton Kutcher makes his debut on Two and a Half Men has started. Charlie Sheen is no longer on. Don't want to talk about Charlie Sheen?
No.
Ashton Kutcher?
No.
2.5 Men?
No.
I respect that. Moving on. The Australian movie Red Dog has sold more than 1 million tickets in 6 weeks. Good dog.
Now sit.
Roll.
Confirm Aussie stereotypes.
Good boy. Yes. Now, go overseas and make some money.
Go on, boy.
Go overseas.
Overseas, go on. Off you go. Go on. Go over.
Oh, he shat himself. An antique dealer in the US claims to have a 140-year-old photograph of Nicolas Cage that proves the actor is a vampire.
It's true. It's true. When asked how he got the photo, the man replied, "I took it myself in 1871.
Some fine Dracula work.
You like that?
Fine Dracula work.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe is to play Superman's dad in the new film Superman, Son of Douchebag.
Alice Cooper returns to Australia with his new stage show, Where Am I, Who Are All You People, and Where Did I Put My Cocoa?
The Foo Fighters play a special gig for the redneck homophobes of the Westboro Baptist Church, singing about being in the mood for some hot man muffins.
Unfortunately, it was misinterpreted by the congregation, who baked them buns made of homosexuals. Tastes like cock, apparently.
Hey, no. Technically speaking, any pie containing men will taste like cock, regardless of their sexual orientation.
It's a strong flavour. It comes through. Controversy for ABC TV's At Home with Julia, with claims that it demeaned women and sullied the office of the Prime Minister.
It managed to achieve in half an hour what Tony Abbott's been trying to do all year. We still can't get that right, can we? There we go.
I don't have any depth perception. You're going to help me?
Evidently, yeah. This is... Okay. The Victorian government has halted development plans for Phillip Island after Miley Cyrus tweeted her disapproval.
And it doesn't end there, folks. In a Good News World exclusive, we can reveal that Miley Cyrus has had her fingers in our political pie for years.
Carbon tax.
Miley Cyrus!
Malaysian solution.
Miley Cyrus!
Howard's work choices.
Miley Cyrus!
Second-rate pop songs that brainwash children into buying the latest Hannah Montana figurines.
Miley frickin' Cyrus!
And that's the entertainment news.
Shoot stories happening all over the Good News World this week. So we cross now to our team of global correspondents. First up, Claire Hooper in London.
Rehearsals for next year's Olympics are going as planned. The main stadium has been opened, then burnt down.
Tom Gleeson on the discovery of a human skeleton at Sydney Airport.
It's not murder, Paul. It's just some guy waiting for his bags.
Cal Wilson at the Rugby World Cup.
Scottish fans are getting around the ban on bagpipes by simply taping together 5 vuvuzelas and a whiny English bloke.
Mikey Robbins in Naples at a Bunga party.
Sorry, Paul. Turns out this is a Jenga party.
Claire Hooper reports on marijuana use amongst taxidermists who specialise in Arctic seabirds.
They're puffin' stuff and stuffin' puffins.
Tom Gleeson in the top end.
There are more calls for a National Bombing Day to commemorate that time nearly 70 years ago when we almost got rid of Darwin.
Cal Wilson at London Fashion Week.
Scandal here, Paul. After all, the size 6 models turned out to be Shane Warne.
Mikey Robbins in Italy exposes the sordid truth about Prime Minister Berlusconi's Bunga parties.
Berlusconi has just announced from now on no more Bunga parties. All parties from now are to be boingy boingy, bouncy bouncy, and boobly.
Tom Gleeson in London.
Julian Assange has attacked his autobiography as a tissue of lies, scandals and rumours written by me. He'll now sue himself for defamation and win, then take himself out for a romantic dinner to celebrate, and then go home and talk himself into bed.
Cal Wilson in Canberra.
Foreign Minister Kevin Rudd has decided to cut his accommodation costs by using the website What If, starting with, what if we dumped Julia? What if I get that ginger she-weasel? What if I live at the lodge?
Mikey Robbins at the Emmy Awards after party.
I got to have sex with Kate Winslet many, many times.
Tom Gleeson at the DVD release of the special edition of Titanic.
I got to have sex with Kate Winslet many, many times.
And Cal Wilson on the legalisation of same-sex marriage.
Kate Winslet, many, many times.
Lots more ahead on Good News World, but after the break, our review and critique of the Pictures of the Week. First up, we look at Mel Gibson's audition for 2.5 Men. Mel Gibson off the wagon and on his invisible pony. Hi-ho with the friend. We'll be right back. There can only be one Australia's next top male model.
It's funny, I actually didn't mean to enter this competition. I was filling out a volunteer form to work with orphans in the South Pacific and just got the address wrong and got the phone call telling me I'd made it through.
Well, I feel sorry for Sammy, because he's not as attractive as the rest of us. In this competition, it could be nasty, and Mikey and Akmal have been picking on him a bit.
I got bullied quite a lot at school, so it's so nice to be out of school now and in a real adult environment where that doesn't take place.
I mean, like, the other day when Akmal took all your clothes out the driveway and set them on fire. Yeah.
Where are my clothes, I said, and I was naked and...
on fire! Well, if you don't have a sense of humour in this business, you won't last.
You like this? I burnt my own clothes this morning so that you guys couldn't get to them.
No, that's weird.
I think I'm managing to handle the pressures of the competition.
Australia's next top male model.
Please stop filming everything I do.
Coming up later, on Good News World, we mourn the loss of Happy Feet the penguin, but celebrate the nice full tummy of Happy Teeth, the killer whale. We have an exclusive interview with members of the Liz Dexick Liberation Front. We show you how you can disprove climate change with the use of a blog and some exclamation marks. And scientists are outraged after nematode worms are banned by the Catholic Church for having same-sex relationships with themselves. Spring! When a young worm's fancy turns to thoughts of his other end.
Ribcage to felt face.
This is felt face. Go ahead, ribcage.
Please confirm coordinates.
Currently standing at Victor, Charlie, Tango, Delta, Goodrum.
Copy that. What's the damage?
We've got rising damp, nest of ants, and there's a Vegemite sandwich stuck to the roof.
Roger Federer. How's the mousetrap?
Mousetrap still set? No sign of the cheese.
Crafty bastard.
Okay, I'll disinfect the lounge room. You start on the kitchen.
10-4. Mousetrap. Do we really have to do this?
Randy, it's springtime. Time for renewal.
But don't you remember what happened last time we did a spring clean?
Remind me?
We burnt the house down. Had to flee interstate. You killed a cop. We lived in a motel for 3 months, playing Scrabble.
I remember the Scrabble.
Look, Sammy, why don't we just get a cleaner?
Randy, spring cleaning is very personal. You can't outsource it.
Why not?
It's not even about cleaning. It's about spending time with your housemate, sorting through old memories, finding old love letters from that girl you kissed in grade 6.
I never kissed any girls in grade 6.
No, I'm talking about...
I didn't kiss anyone until I was 32.
But you told me you lost your virginity when you were 15.
I did.
Sounds romantic.
Come on, let's get a cleaner.
Randy, think of it like this, okay? You're a surgeon, the house is a patient, and we're performing a very delicate operation.
Does the house have private health insurance?
What?
Well, I just want to know if it's covered.
Is that relevant?
Well, I'm obliged to ask the question.
No, it's not covered.
Okay, well, who's the next of kin?
The garage.
Do we have the garage's contact details?
They should be in the system.
Well, I can't find them, so I'm afraid we're going to have to reschedule the operation.
Randy, you're being ridiculous.
I don't like your tone.
Okay, think of it like this. Our house is a car and we're the mechanics.
What kind of car is it?
Volvo.
Oh, Volvo parts are a bitch to find.
Just needs a service.
I don't like your tone.
Okay, think of it like this. Our house is a war zone and we are peacekeepers.
Ah!
Yeah. And we've been sent in...
to clean things up!
Exactly.
Do we have the support of the United Nations?
Yes, we've been officially sanctioned.
Are there appropriate safeguards?
I guarantee there will be no civilian casualties.
Guarantee, Then how do you explain the dead vegetables in the crisper?
They were the victims of a previous regime.
Or did they just know too much?
Randy, they're just carrots.
How did you know they were carrots?
What?
I didn't say anything about carrots.
Randy, it's just a hypothetical. You don't need to get on.
Hypothetical, eh? Then what about the dead flies on the windowsill?
I sprayed them.
Chemical warfare. Peacekeeping mission, my ass. You're only here for the olive oil.
Randy, it's got nothing to do with oil. It's about cleaning things up.
I don't like your tone.
Okay, put it this way. Our house is filthy, we're 2 grown men, and it's about time we got off our fat asses and did something about it. Or we could just get a cleaner.
Plenty more to come on Good News World tonight. But after the break, our review of the week's images continues. There's one. Independent MP Rob Oakeshott takes the concept of passing a motion a little too literally. Damn, forgot to take my pants down again. And now, with his mild, relaxing look at the good news from your world, Tom Gleeson with Store in a Teacup. What has been concerning you this week, Tom? Anything?
Yogurt. Yogurt's been annoying me. Sorry, I peaked early. I just wanted to get one away.
Yeah, good on you.
I can do it again.
No. Rock and roll! Smash the bloody thing, you mongrel. Oh, I love it.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Sorry, where was I?
You've had a bit of trouble this week.
Yeah, yogurt's been annoying me.
Yogurt.
Yeah, because, you know, you watch ads on TV for yoghurt now and they always, you know how they always sell themselves? It's like it'll make you feel lighter, less bloated, it'll aid your, you know, digestion, it's good for your inner well-being, you won't feel as weighed down.
Yes, yeah.
I just wish that a company would come out and just say, buy our yoghurt, it'll make your shit right. You know what I mean? Because that's what they're
Honesty,
talking about.
you want honesty.
That's what I want, because, you know, I don't want to see someone dancing around looking happy. I don't want to see that. I want to see someone straining away with a big cross through them going, this won't happen to you. That's what I want to see. Because as you know, as you get older, things get tricky. When I was young, I used to drink a lot, right? I'd drink a lot, and the only thing that would stop me was how bad my hangover would get the next day. Now, things have changed. The only thing that stops me drinking too much now is I think, what condition will my arse be in the next day? That's how I choose it. That's how I try to judge my drinking. That's what I do.
This used to happen to Pete Townsend a lot as well, apparently.
Because this is the thing, right? The condition of your arse dictates your mood for the whole day. That's what it does. If you've got a sore arse, your whole day is ruined. That's all you think about all day. You know, that's on the top of your mind. It just really ruins your whole day. Like, you'll run into a mate down the street and they'll be like, g'day. You'll be like, g'day, how are you? Not bad. What have you been up to? Not much. But what you want to say is, g'day, my arse hurts. What have you been up to? My arse hurts. How are you? My arse hurts. That's what you want to say, all right? So what I'm saying to all the yogurt people out there is, change the name of your product. All right? I'd be happy with Yoplait. It's French for making your shit right. Just something, you know what I mean? Because I am sick. I am sick of going to the dairy section of the supermarket in the aisle, staring at a wall of yogurt, just looking at it thinking, which one of you is going to make me shit right?
Tom Gleeson, Storm in a Teacup. You feel better?
Yeah, I need a digestive.
Like me, you want the best for your dog. Succulent lamb bites, tender chicken breasts, fresh garden vegetables. Well, that's not what your dog loves. Your dog loves other animals' asses. So why not give him what he loves? Available in 5 delicious varieties: pig, cow, sheep, chicken, and bum medley. All made from one part of the animal. Your dog's favourite part. After all, your dog loves his ass.
Very exciting news now. Treasurer Wayne Swan has taken out the title of World's Best Treasurer at the Euro Money Finance Awards, and we're honoured to have him with us now. Mr. Swan, thanks for coming to join us.
Thank you.
Oh, wow, you look good.
Thank you.
What a great award.
Oh, thank you.
Are those new frames?
Do you like them?
I think they're sensational.
Yes, they're beautiful, aren't they? They really catch the light, Paul.
Oh, they glitter, they're beautiful.
Yes, no, they are standard issue World's Best Treasurer glasses. And you've got to work them, you know. They're a little bit dark there. Now they're pimping. Normal glasses, pimping glasses.
Very beautiful.
Cash Monet, I believe the kids say. I also managed to get myself a World's Best Treasurer coffee mug, a pair of gold underpants, and dinner for 2 at the Lobster Cave.
The award ceremony was held last night in Washington, D.C. How did you make it back here so quickly?
I never actually made it to the awards ceremony, Paul.
Why not?
I was flying Qantas.
Well, that's a shame.
No, it was all right in the end. The missus threw a little Euro Money Awards night party and we watched it on the telly.
On the telly?
Did you watch it?
I didn't. Of course I didn't watch it.
Oh, you missed a beauty. It was a bloody beauty. Britain's Minister for Finance, George Osborne, right? He won the award for Best Supporting Treasurer and said he got to have sex with Prime Minister David Cameron many, many times. Oh, we laughed. His wife must have been ropeable.
Australia's abundance of natural resources, our trade relationship with China, has had a lot to do with the financial strength of this country. So just how much credit can you actually take for the current situation?
All of it.
All of it?
All of it.
But I don't think
all of it.
Mr. Swan, some say Peter Costello.
Yeah, I'm familiar with his
Peter
work,
Costello
Paul, yes.
did the hard yards building up the surplus, only for you to come in and spend it when the global financial crisis hit. How do you respond to that?
Well, you got me there. Pete's piggy bank, I call it. Honestly, it was like getting access to a trust fund on your gap year. I was out of control, hanging out the roof of a stretch Hummer. dancing along to that song by Spandau Ballet, you know the one? Gold! Always believe it! Just stuffing wads of $50 notes down Julia's cleavage. It was crazy times. Oh, the fun we had.
Russia's Minister for Finance, Alexei Kudrin, took the award out last year.
Yes.
Has he offered you any words of wisdom or advice on how best to wear the crown?
No, we mainly talked about food. I mean, when you've got a credit card worth $154 billion, you tend to eat out a lot. And while we're on the subject, Paul, may I also say that I was very disappointed with the sandwiches in the green room. I specifically requested freshly stuffed lobster tail served chilled on a valance.
On a valance?
Yes, Holly Valance.
Wayne Swan, thank you very much for your time today.
Can I borrow $50?
$50? No. Wayne Swan! Gorgeous Wayne Swan. Good News World continues after the break when we cast our critical eye over more of the week's major players. Up next, a creepy bald man takes his inflatable Sarah Palin's out for a walk. How embarrassing. We're wearing the same head. Stay tuned. Up next on Good News World, a survey finds that young Australians have sex 3 to 6 times a week. Even more if another person is involved. Senior Labor figures say the Prime Minister has 6 months to reverse the government's fortunes, and if she doesn't, she'll be sent offshore for processing. And we ask, are some children born evil, or are they all born evil?
Hello, boys and girls.
We're still pretending to be leaders of a country, aren't we?
We certainly are. And we're getting ready for a very special 50th birthday party. Can you guess who it's for? She's got straight red hair, a little pointy nose, and a history of economic mismanagement.
They're big words. Tony, can you spell them for us?
No, that's not my job. But that's okay, because I've got you a birthday present.
Oh, Tony, you shouldn't have.
Well, you shouldn't have lied to the Australian public, but we all make our choices.
It's a tea towel.
That's right, Julia. You can use it to wash your hands.
But my hands are clean, Tony.
Are they, Julia?
Now, Tony, don't go ruining my party.
I'd say you're doing a pretty good job of that yourself.
Well, I think it's time we played a game.
Great idea. Let's play Follow the Leader.
Well, sounds fun. What are the rules?
Well, I pick a divisive topic such as asylum seekers, you follow me over there, then I wedge you in a corner and dominate the news agenda for a week.
I'm sick of playing your games, Tony.
Well, you haven't got a choice, bitch. Hot potato.
Hot potato.
Hot potato.
Hot potato.
Border protection.
Gay marriage.
Carbon tax.
Burqa ban. Oh, your turn, Tony. Open your package.
I don't think there's any need to do that.
There's nothing.
There's nothing in my package. I was just trying to scare you.
Well, I think it's time for cake. Now, Tony, I made this cake myself, and it's not perfect, but I've done the best I could with the ingredients I had. And if you don't mind, I think you should join me in a slice.
I'd love to.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Julia.
Whoops.
That was my birthday cake.
Don't worry, I'll make a better one.
Really?
No, I don't know how to make cakes.
Oh. This has been the worst party ever.
It's about to get worse.
Why?
You're about to lose power. Happy birthday, Julia.
Thank you, Tony.
Now to Italy, where Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi is in even more trouble than usual. The country's credit rating has been downgraded again. His popularity is plummeting, and he's facing charges of abusing his office and consorting with teenage prostitutes. In a very expensive Good News World exclusive, Silvio Berlusconi joins me now via satellite.
Yes, Mr. Berlusconi speaking. Who is this?
Paul McDermott from Good News World.
I don't know it, but yeah, okay. Yeah. What?
You look very healthy, Mr. Berlusconi, very robust.
I feel very healthy and robust. Hello, girls. You look nice.
If you can just concentrate for 1 second, Mr. Berlusconi.
See?
What?
What do you want? I'm a busy man. I have too many women to have to... Yes.
Mr. Berlusconi.
See?
Are you a sex addict?
No,
Are you a
I
sex
am
addict?
not
Mr. Berlusconi, listen to me. Are you a sex addict, Mr. Berlusconi?
I am not a sex addict.
Do you have a problem, Mr. Berlusconi?
Shut up! I will get angry. Listen, why is my accent Chinese now? I sound Chinese. Listen, Mr. Paul, you know what I need more than anything, more than money, more than power, more than sex? Acting lessons.
Answer the question, Mr. Berlusconi. Answer the question, Mr. Berlusconi. Are you a sex addict?
I'm not. I've got a medical condition. I'm very embarrassed about it. I have a medical. It's a muscular problem that affects my pelvis. I would be like, I don't know. I'd be like standing like normal. I would be maybe giving a speech when I least expect it, and then this happens. You see? Unfortunately for me, it happens usually when there are beautiful ladies around and my pants is off. But that's bad luck.
It is bad luck.
It's bad luck for me.
It is bad luck for you. And you know what would be good luck? If you stop looking at me in the studio when we're via satellite. That would be good. That would be a nice thing to do for once. You're ruining the magic of television.
I am not ruining the magic, please. Come on.
Mr. Berlusconi.
See?
You can't deny that you have a special place in your heart for attractive young ladies.
Yes, in my heart, yes. But I tell you something, you have to be very, very careful sometimes.
What do you mean by that?
I tell you something, last week I was walking in the street and I saw this beautiful woman dressed in this very beautiful white dress. Well, I couldn't help myself, you know, I walked up and I grabbed her on the bottom and she turned around. Turned out it was the Pope.
Mr. Berlusconi.
Boy, was my face red.
And are you close to the Pope?
Well, I am now, yes. Yes. You know, me and Pope Benedict, we're very close. I had breakfast with him just 2 weeks ago. And I like to make joke, you know. I turn to the Pope and I say, hey, would you like some eggs, Benedict? And then everybody laughed. Sylvia, you're so funny. We were going to have sex with you after. And then he tried to be funny too. And then he said, would you like some eggs, Silvio? And nobody laughed because that's stupid. It doesn't make sense. That's what happens when you don't have sex. Your brain breaks.
Mr. Berlusconi.
Yes?
You're on the record of calling your own country shitty.
I called my own country...
What do you really think of Italy?
Well, yes, it's a little bit shitty. Have you been?
I love Italy. It's a beautiful country. Beautiful people.
Well, you obviously haven't been there recently. It's a little bit shitty. You know, I'm thinking of changing its name to Shitally. Yes!
Mr. Berlusconi, what do you say to people who claim you're involved in bribery and corruption?
I say, come to my office. I'll give you $100 to shut up about it.
Mr. Berlusconi! Thank you, Mr. Berlusconi.
I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you.
More Good News World very soon, including... Bob Catter pulls himself out of his own hat. Hey! Bob Catter stuffs up the raffle ticket drawer. That's next. Still to come on Good News World, we talk climate change with a polar bear in the Bahamas. And we investigate the claim Kevin Rudd is 9 votes short of a Prime Minister. And wonder if it's slang for being a bit dim.
Oh,
Where the bloody hell have you been?
Mate, got stuck in the bloody elevator.
How do you get stuck on the escalator?
The elevator.
Oh, I thought you said escalator.
I said elevator.
All right. Hang on, which one's the elevator?
The one that goes up and down.
What do escalators do?
More of a diagonal incline.
Oh, yeah.
More like that.
Like that, not
Yeah.
like that.
More like that.
Not like that.
More like that.
Not like
It's
that.
not like that.
Yeah. Not like
It's
that.
more like that.
More like that. Yeah. So what happened?
I get to level 2
Yeah.
and my swipe card doesn't work.
Oh, bloody swipe card! Same thing happened to me in the car park.
Yeah. Apparently it's the magnetic strip.
Oh, bloody magnetic strip! Oh. So you were stuck in the lift.
I couldn't get out.
Oh.
Mate, it was like that song, you know, stuck in a moment you can't get out of.
Oh. I love Coldplay.
Was it? Coldplay, it was Savage Garden, mate.
Oh, yeah. Message in a bottle. Oh, so how did you get out?
Oh, well, I had to use the emergency telephone.
No!
Oh, I did.
Oh,
I did.
I've always wanted to use that.
So have I.
Oh, so what's it like?
Pick up the handset.
Yeah.
Guess what I hear?
A dial tone?
A ringing tone.
You're telling me?
It automatically connects.
How's the technology?
You'd think it was the bloody future.
Oh, the bloody future! So, who did it connect to?
The cafeteria.
The cafeteria?
The cafeteria.
The cafeteria?
Apparently you speak to Bethany in the cafeteria first, then she will decide in her wisdom whether or not it is a genuine emergency.
How could Bethany in the cafeteria decide if it's a genuine emergency? She can't even make a decent ham and cheese focaccia.
Well, that's what I told her.
You didn't?
Oh, I did.
Oh.
I did. I said, Bethany, this may be a genuine emergency, but it would be remiss of me to let this conversation pass without me pointing out to you the subpar standard of your ham and cheese focaccias.
Oh. Good on you, mate. Good on you.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, how hard is it to make a ham and cheese focaccia?
Ham.
Cheese.
Focaccia.
Ham.
Cheese.
Focaccia.
Ham.
Cheese.
Focaccia. Then toast it until you've got a toasted ham and cheese focaccia.
So how did you get out?
I just opened the door.
You what?
But evidently I was stuck in the stationery cupboard.
Oh, I hate it when that...
Why is it so busy in here?
Well, it's grand final weekend, both codes. So, AFL,
That's the one where you kick the ball between the big posts.
NRL,
That's the one where you kick the balls between the big legs.
and then if you want the quicker version, AFL, no sleeves, NRL, no necks, Wags, no pants.
Where do Wags get those dresses from anyway?
I've worked it out. I reckon what happens is you get a spray tan, and then while it's still wet, you roll around in the aisle at Spotlight, and then whatever sticks to you, that's your dress.
Do they still get to be Wags when they break up with the footballer?
I don't know, maybe someone should do a reality series, Wags Out of Work. God, if that's the AFL game, someone's just lost the lead.
Ouch.
Yeah, if it's the NRL game, someone's just lost a kneecap.
Who's playing anyway?
I don't know, cats, dogs, crows, hawks, tigers.
Sounds like a party at the RSPCA. Is there anything that hasn't been a mascot?
I don't know.
Dugongs?
Oh, that'd be nice.
Come the Dugongs! Go Dugongs!
Go on, Doogies.
Calamari?
Go Squiddies! Come on, Squiddies! Go Squiddies! What about miniature blobfish?
Feral pigs?
Nah, they're the reserves for Manly.
Oh, better get back to work. Hot food's arrived.
Can the pie!
Don't go away. The good news world. The big finish is up next, including we investigate the latest craze in London. Old bird watching. There's the intro. Queen Elizabeth II 85 and still not amused. Stay with us. Just before we go tonight, a small tribute to something that's bringing this good news world closer together. That miracle of the 21st century. Social media.
1, 2, 3, 4. Shane Warren's got a lady in a different hemisphere, and he wants to let her know his love is strong.
In the old days, he'd send flowers or a perfume telegram, but that was before Twitter came along. Yee-hoo! Tweet about it, how you really feel about it, what you gonna say about it, everybody read about it, grab your telephone and publicly confess. Hey Warnie, here's a sweet suggestion for your next tweet, pop the question and ask Liz for her email address.
We don't want to know about it.
Ashton Kutcher's got a gal, he treats her with respect. He's a gentleman of dignity and class.
Yeah, when they close that bedroom door, it's just him and Demi Moore,
plus a million people looking at her ass. Go now! Tweet about it, how you really feel about it, what you gonna say about it, everybody read about it, grab your telephone and tweet your life away. If you wear it or you eat it, people need to know, so tweet it. It's your boring shit that gets us through the day.
Take it, girl!
Come to visit and I'd take him out to lunch, but I feel like a burdensome third wheel.
Yeah, cause that conversation's stilted.
His attention span is wilted, and he sits there fucking tweeting through the meal. Tweet about it, how you really feel about it, what you gotta say about it, everybody read about it, grab your telephone and tell it like it is. Yeah, put your private life on show, cause the whole world needs to know that you ate a focaccia for breakfast. Tweet about it, how you really feel about it, what you gotta say about it, everybody read about it, grab your telephone and share it with the world. Yeah! Cause one day you'll be dead and they'll take you down to hell. And Revelation said that there'll be Twitter there as well. But the only person you're allowed to follow is yourself. And Shane Warren and Ashton Kutcher.
Down and out.
Desperate.
Unemployable.
Addicted to drugs and cask wine.
Crying themselves to sleep.
Wanking.
Just some of the terms used to describe
Celebrities who appear in public service announcements.
It's a sad but true fact.
For many of the actors who appear,
In public service announcements.
That role
will be their last.
please help get celebrities
Back on their feet.
Remember,
public service announcements
Are a gateway to the hard stuff.
late night infomercials.
Help an actor today, because the greatest performance of our lives is acting like we care. Well, that's the way it was where we were in the world Monday, September the 26th. What's coming up next week, Tom?
I'm off to the Australasian Pornithological Conference in Cairns. Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be ornithological. Bird watching. Pornithological is bird watching online.
Claire?
I'll be celebrating Hug a Vegetarian Day. If you squeeze them hard enough, juice comes out.
Sammy J?
I'll be unexpectedly cut off in the middle of my sentence.
Hey, Cal!
I'll be hosting a new reality show that's a cross between Dancing with the Stars and The Renovators, called Dancing with My Shelf.
Akmal?
I'm going to the Adelaide Home Show. They've only got the one.
Randy?
I'll be showing the kids from Junior MasterChef where dead chickens come from.
And I'll be celebrating Julia Gillard reaching 50 and reminiscing about when that meant percent. Good night!